played all year. Our best players made big plays. We didn't turn the ball over, and I thought we were physical. So that's about as good as we played today. But we still got to get better going forward. But I'm happy. I'm happy for my seniors on senior night.
Yeah. I mean, you guys really didn't make any mistakes, for the most part. I mean, and that's one area where you really wanted to clean up, right?
Well, one thing we wanted to do is pick up our tempo. I think we did, and the mistakes destroyed tempo. So we cleaned up our packages. I thought we ran more plays tonight than we have in the last few games, and it was a smoother. It's the way the offense is supposed to run. You're supposed to no auto. You're supposed to run a lot of plays. And,
how big is Malcolm's play at the end of the half? 14 nothing's a different game than
huge.
21.
It was originally a throwback.
And he had Josh wide open too,
right.
on the other end of it too. So.
But Malcolm was on tonight, and he just had a will that I haven't seen out of him yet, and he willed his way into the end zone on that play.
I mean, in your defense, that's a pretty good kid over there in Laurie, and you held him to 30 yards.
Yeah, I mean, defensively, everybody was flying to the ball, and that's what Coach Brotherton preaches. And every time I looked up, I saw 6 or 7, 8 guys on the ball, and that's the way we have to play defense.
I mean, that's a good. You played all those non-league games for a reason, and they kind of showed off tonight playing the schedule you did.
Yeah, I mean, you can't play, if you want to get ready for a tough league, you can't play a cupcake non-league season. Wakefield's 5-1, Swampscott and Beverly
Wakefield
are what
6-1. They won tonight.
Yeah, 6-1. So, I think that helped us. I think we learned from as coaches and as players, we learned from some of the mistakes we made, and we're starting to clean it up a little bit.
Hopefully, you carry it over to next week with going to Peabody. That this is the start of the hardest part of your schedule now. Those 3 straight road games.
Road warrior. Yeah, we got to be road warriors. I don't think since I've been here, I don't think we played 3 straight road games, but. And 2 of them are very unfamiliar.
2 of them will not be easy either for those 2. And those 2 teams won big tonight. So.
Oh, did they? What did Mass go?
35-9 and 42-6.
Oh, jeez. Doesn't get any easier.
And Glasgow's Finnegan broke his hand.
Peter, Revere, did they do anything unexpected defensively for you in that first half? I mean, it was 6-0 well into that second quarter. It was a tight game for a while.
They have athletes. They've been more athletic than they have been in the past. I think they were flying to the outside very well.
Yeah.
And I think that's what teams are trying to do to us, cut off the outside. But
when you have a guy like PJ in there, you can run between those tackles when you need those yards.
I keep saying it. I think he's the best. It's going to prove that he's the best all-round football player in our league. There are flashy athletes, but I think as far as playing linebacker and playing running back, I think he just does it all.
Yeah. I mean, but like I said, next week doesn't get easier. Peabody's still, even with those kids not there, they're still a tough out over there.
Oh, and they're angry with us. They weren't happy with the way the game ended last year. So
I'm sure.
Yeah. So I'm sure they had this circled on the calendar, and we're aware of that.
And there were no injuries for you guys at all tonight? Were there anything or?
Javon Brown Simpson hurt his shoulder. That's it.
But he's
okay.
He'll play.
He'll play. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
I mean, he played well tonight
in
the backfield.
He's really coming along.
I thought he'd be a little better than he was at the start of the year, but he's come along nice.
Yeah, I think he's getting the level of competition is risen.
It's a little different.
Yeah,
but you knew Malcolm would walk right in, and he's so good of a player.
He's a gamer. You know what I mean? When he's
that play right there, that's a busted play.
Right.
And he turns it into a touchdown.
Right. That's.
And when PJ makes the block that springs him on the sideline, he crackbacks a kid.
Yeah. So our athletes made plays.
That's what you had to have. Right. You haven't had that.
Right. Them to make the big
year.
plays. Right. Right. We needed, broken plays. It's like we used to. Tyler McDonald, broken play city, and so we had a little bit of that tonight. Yeah.